Most of them are married men. None of them is a minor. Some of them are university graduates. The small kids you are seeing here, they came with some of their parents to come and greet their loved ones. They are not even the real suspect standing trial in this case. These boys were arrested in Kaduna and Zaria. Imagine the level we find ourselves now. Do you know how much it costs us to be at this level of a democracy in this country? These young boys are trying to destabilize Nigeria using the Russian flags and other countries, calling on the military to remove our president. Is it fair to even remove the state governors that they don't want democracy again? If you don't like democracy, are we forcing you? You go back home and sit. Everybody is enjoying their fundamental rights. Nobody is abusing their rights. Everybody is enjoying free movement, and everything's are moving fine in the country. These boys only for no reason. They started protests, violent protests with the flags, foreign flags, Russian flags. Haba, is that what we want in this country? Don't mind the Defense Council. They will always say something to tarnish the name of Nigerian police. It's not true.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Expressive Tone TV, conveying your thoughts and feelings to the world. My people, teenagers slump and fainted in courts today when they were arraigned before an Abuja court. I don't know if we can remember the August 2nd protests. That end bad governance protests that happened in Nigeria in August. And, you know, some children that we are seeing in the north flying Russian flag. What they did was wrong. But I know that those children, they just, you know how children can be. They saw people doing things and they just started doing it. I'm not sure they knew what they were doing. And these children have been in prison. They have been in prison for 90-something days, since August 2nd till now. The children have been in prison, and the children were arraigned before a court today. I want to ask a question. Nigeria, who do us? Wetin dey happen? Bala blue, bulaba. Wetin dey happen? I don't understand this country anymore. How can we keep little children like this? Children that are supposed to be in school, and that council, that law, how much did they pay you for you to be telling this big lie, to be blowing this big lie? You dey lie, you know they smile. E get the kind lie where person go dey talk, he go laugh, small laugh, they go no say yes na lie they talk. You dey tell lies with seriousness like this. Say those children that we are seeing their faces there, that they are graduates, that they are married men. Make una fear God now. Una no dey fear God. We know say wicked don buy all of una put for pocket, but make una still dey fear God. Make una fear God. Even if una no fear Nigerians, make una fear God. Make una still dey do things with the fear of God. And this Deji, this VDM lawyer, was moved to tears today because one of the children fainted in court today. He fainted, and you need to see the way all the children were crying in court today. How do you try such minors? How do you try them? I beg, Oga Tinubu, na beg, I beg you. I carry the Almighty God to beg you. Those children, you people should give them unconditional bail. Give them unconditional bail. Let them reunite with their parents. Which kind of country be this one, sef? The people when they destroy the country, Boko Haram, then they everywhere. Una they say una don't even they rehabilitate them. Then small children like this that does not even know what they are doing. Now una they arraign before courts. una dey disgrace una sef for dis country. God go help una, God go judge una. Dis CJN na woman you be o, na mother na you be. Carry your hand put for your breast, make you pray for your children, because these children, when you carry your face, dey face say una dey judge small small children. So all of una wey be papa, wey be mama, when una sleep, make una look up, make una pray for una own children, because this wickedness when una dey do, I pray make una children no rape am. Abeg, my people, I'm not just happy with this at all. I was moved to tears when I saw these children. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. Press the notification bell and like the video. Press the all button so that anytime that I drop a video, you will be the first to know. Abeg, if you be say you just dey dengue post dey pass for this internet space, now you take see my channel, na new channel. Abeg, subscribe to me, watch the videos, and I go see you for my next videos. Cheers.
You see, basically our own is very simple. Why should children, why should small children, why should they spend 93 days in police custody when they should be in school? And the government can arrest 10, 12, 13-year-old and keep them in custody for 93 days. But the government has not been able to arrest Yabelo 6 months after. Is it not a parody of some sort that we have two separate countries? One country for the rich, one country for the poor. Our laws are very clear. It's 48 hours. The police are in breach of the fundamental rights of these children. So we are not going to delve into the substance of the issue, which is already before the court, so that we will not make remarks that subdue this. But what we are saying, very simple. Yaya Bello, 6 months later, has not been arrested. But you arrest our children. You keep them in custody for 93 days. These children, they are already looking like they have kwashoko. They are malnourished. You understand? Then you cannot keep them in custody for this long. This is the reasons why our rating in the Human Rights Index is poor, is bad. You understand? The Tinubu government should discontinue the charge. We make a passionate appeal to the AGF, Baba Latif Fagbemi, that he should discontinue the charge. He should take over the matter and discontinue against these children, so that the children can return back to school. And the Attorney General of the Federation has the inherent powers to take over this matter under Section 174 of the Constitution. That Baba Latif Fagbemi should take over this matter and discontinue the charge against the children. I cried in open court because of this grave injustice that has been done to this kid.
Maybe the recording can just stop for now, please. Let's just take a position and see what's going on. Let's just organize ourselves.
Talk, you die. If you don't talk, you die. So we'll talk and die.
Clarify what happened.
While we were in court this morning, and shortly before the plea of the defendants, mainly underage children, could be taken, some of them who were looking quite malnourished, who were looking quite very sick, started slumping in court before the Honorable Justice Egwatu. Justice Egwatu, upon seeing the fainting of these young persons of school age, had to stand down proceedings abruptly. We had to rush some of these young children to the clinic within the facility of the court for them to be resuscitated. Some of them are still receiving treatment as I speak to you in the clinic. This young person has been arrested since the 2nd day of August 2024. Over 3 months. They've been left without clothing, without housing, without proper care. They are looking very malnourished. As you can see the videos that are flying around social media. They were kept at the Kuje Correctional Center and at the IRT, the notorious IRT at SAS Abattoir. RT now. That is where they are kept. At Sasabatua. Now, this is the facility that has held our young children who should be in school that are being kept by this government over allegations of attempting to overthrow the president. The question now comes to how can a 12, 13, 14-year-old boy who is looking very frail and malnourished attempt to overthrow the president? That is a matter for another day. But we have filed an application contesting and challenging the powers of the courts to try these young persons. And this objection is founded on very solid foundation. The Constitution of Nigeria in Section 18 vests on the government the responsibility of educating young persons. The Universal Basic Education Act and the Children and Young Persons Act vest upon the government the duty to educate its younger ones. Section 2 of the UBEC Act mandates the government to provide education for its young persons. Free, compulsory education for all young persons. Unfortunately, young Nigerians have been arraigned in court today on a 10-count charge of an attempt to overthrow and overhaul the government of Nigeria. They have been granted bail. We will strive hard to meet the bail conditions if we can. The conditions are quite neck-breaking. It is like giving bail with the right hand and taking with the left hand. We will strive and do our best to perfect these conditions. But if we cannot meet the bail conditions, we will come back to the courts and seek for a variation. Because we have shown that these are young persons who are hungry. The essence of the protest of August 2nd is to end hunger in the land. And we saw them in court today, looking quite malnourished. The problem persists.
Well, what actually happens... It's okay, thank you.
No, this is the week. Go ahead.
What actually happens today is that the 76 defendants were brought for arraignment who were alleged to have participated in this violent uprising against the government in Kano State. What actually baffles me today is that a matter of a sovereign national interest, a situation where a youth of this particular country would organize themselves into a violent protest, calling on an outsider to come and take over power from the government of Nigeria, otherwise than by constitutional means. This situation will never be tolerated.
So you were the details of the ruling.
What actually happened? The details of the ruling is that the matter has been adjourned to January 24 for the substantive hearing of the matter so far, and the court has graciously granted a bail on a very, very stringent conditions, which they are to be remanded in Kuje Correctional Centers, while others are to be remanded in the Boston Trading, pending the hearing of the substantive charge. But the point I want to make, I just want to make a point, please. These people have been in lawful custody of the police for a considerable length of time, and none of them exhibited any sickness. But unfortunately, they were instigated by lawyers. Yes, Garba.
These boys that we brought to the court today, all of them are adults. Most of them are married men. None of them is a minor. Some of them are university graduates. The small kids you are seeing here, they came with some of their parents to come and greet their loved ones. They are not even the real suspects standing trial in this case. These boys were arrested in Kaduna and Zaria. Imagine the level we find ourselves now. Do you know how much it costs us to be at this level of a democracy in this country? These young boys are trying to destabilize Nigeria using the Russian flags and other countries, calling on the military to remove our president. Is it fair to even remove the state governors that they don't want democracy again? If you don't like democracy, are we forcing you? You go back home and sit. Everybody is enjoying their fundamental rights. Nobody is abusing their rights. Everybody is enjoying free movement, and everything's are moving fine in the country. These boys only for no reason. They started protests, violent protests with flags, foreign flags, Russian flags. Haba, is that what we want in this country? Don't mind the Defense Council. They will always say something to tarnish the name of Nigerian police. It's not true. In my own case, we filed charge against 43 defendants. And all of them were produced to the court today. All of them are adults. Forget about what they are telling you, that they are small children, this and that. Ask the Defense Council, do they truly know the suspect they are defending?
I want to understand something. The first set that were arraigned